And I go to the screening, and there's this movie called Zorro. So I sit in the living room and get down to the screen and go, who is that?
Well, we met at the Deauville Film Festival.
And I look at the schedule and I see that Zorro is coming the next day.
The lady in the car who was like the representative for me said, "You never guess who wants to meet you."
And if she's coming alone, and if maybe I could see her for a drink or dinner.
Who? Michael Douglas. So my brother's like nudging me in the back of the car. I go, "Oh, really?"
So I went, yes!
So anyway, that night,
I think that's when I asked her if I could be the father of her children.
he said he wanted to father my children. Like that. So okay. So I said, well, you know, Michael, I've heard a lot about you. I've read a lot about you. And I've seen a lot about you. And it's so nice to know that it's absolutely true.
It's nice to know it's all true. She said, good night.
And the receptionist said, "Oh, Miss Zita Jones, you never guess there's a huge surprise for you upstairs." I'm going, "Well, what?" "You never guess who sent you flowers? Mr. Michael Douglas sent you flowers."
So we courted the old-fashioned way.
When he used to date me and take me out, and I'd always, like, make sure that my brothers would swing by at, like, 10:30 to just say hi.
And I think I got a kiss or two in those 9 or 10 months.
He said, "Oh, you know, let's swing round and meet my dad." And I went, "Great." Then I remembered who his dad was. I'm like, "Oh, my God. Are you kidding?" He said, "No." "Oh, to his house? To his home?" He said, "Yeah, my dad's home." I was just a sycophant, a complete schoolgirl fan.
I must say, Kirk, everybody is schmackling up to you, and you and I know that you feel in your heart that you should be a major star again in another picture. And I'm telling you, forget about it.
Let's sing a song.
Jesus flew a lily doors, Demon callan lana ganir, Cani dire canir nors.
And then, you know, I just saw him get so happy with her, you know, and they just started spending so much time together, and he called everything else off with, you know, all his other friends, and so I knew that it was a good thing. They're, you know, they love each other a lot.
She just won an Academy Award. You know, she's had 2 babies at the height of her career, in the prime of her career. She's had 2 kids. So she's going to be busy. And so I said, let's do this, and then I'll be Mr. Mom, you take off, and then I can follow. You know, as long as there's a golf course nearby, and I can do some work for the United Nations.
Having a son, 22 years after his first son, he gets the time now to really enjoy those moments.
Oh, good ballhead.
You know, when you reach a certain point of success in your career and are blessed and fortunate enough to have something that's more nourishing or more important than that, which is love and a family and a bond and just the joy that all you want to do is spend times with your kids.